Hello, Story Falcons. This is Mr. Battalion. Pardon my uniform. I just got off my night job and I had had a chance to change. Now, I'm here to talk to you today about a math concept called area. If you notice, this is Math Awareness Week here at Story Elementary. And what I'd like to do is challenge you a little bit. Now, when you're in the cafeteria or in the gym or around the halls, look for this particular poster. It reads, about how many square tiles would it take to cover the basketball court in the Story gym? Another way to phrase that question would be, estimate the number of square tiles it would take to cover the basketball court in the Story gym. If you'll take a look at one of our student desks here at Story, especially the ones in the 6th grade math class, let's take a look here. We could ask ourselves, how many of those square tiles would it take to cover the entire desk? Now, as you know, there's lots of different measurements distance-wise. There's inches, feet, yards, miles, but also we have the metrics and the SI units, which would be like meters and centimeters and millimeters and kilometers. So the whole concept of area, though, is how many squares does it take to cover a given surface. Have you ever taken a look when you're in the restroom at the floor here at Story Elementary or the walls? Well, let's go look. Notice we have square tiles along the walls and along the floor. That was our ghostly friend. Please observe. Now, as we move through our campus, we can even look at the carpet. You may not see squares. However, it is measured and sold by the square yard or the square foot. Now, when you're at home, take a look around in your kitchen. See if you see any square tiles. Or, how large is your room? How many square feet does it take to carpet your home? Which brings us to the question about how many square tiles would it take to cover the basketball court in the Story gym area. The square. There are lots of different shapes in our world, but when we're talking area, we're talking squares. And if we look over here, a little bit later in the week, your teachers will be given a few items and a document in which you can make your own estimate. You get to guess how many square tiles will it take to cover the basketball court in the Story gymnasium. If you look on the back of this document, you can see an outline of a square tile. You could use this as a point of reference. Maybe your teacher will walk your class through the gym, and you can imagine just how many of the squares will be needed to cover the entire gymnasium basketball court. Now, once you've completed this task, ask your teacher to return this to me or the 6th grade math team. We will collect the data, and we will hopefully find one answer that will be the best estimate ever in the history of Story Elementary. That could be you. See you around town.